stand.
You're standing right there.
Have you ever asked the question, was I breastfed as a child? It really makes me wonder how many of you know if you were actually breast or bottle fed. I only know that I was breastfed because I asked my mom when I had my first child. I knew that breastfeeding was the best way to nourish each of my children in the few months of life. The best feeling in the world is holding your newborn baby, nursing him as you rock her in your chair, knowing that he's getting the best nutrition you could give him. I nursed my son until he was 6 months old, and he has always been very, very healthy. And I believe that by nursing him for the first 6 months of his life, it would truly help him build up immunities and helped him to grow to be a very healthy, strong child. It's my opinion that each child should have the chance at the best possible life, and by breastfeeding your child, you give him or her the greatest start in life and all the natural nutrients they could ever need. The Leche League explains that breast milk is a natural, renewable resource and is all the baby needs for the first 6 months of life. I'm going to give you some helpful information about breastfeeding. I will tell you exactly what it is, what the health benefits are for the child, additional benefits to the mother, and where new parents can find help should they have issues. The way I see it, if more women were provided with more knowledge about breastfeeding, it would make it the more natural option for the mother. Breastfeeding is when a woman allows a child to suckle at her breast to drink milk that her body naturally provides. The milk is full of immunities, vitamins, and nourishing things that your child needs in the first few weeks and months of life. According to the National Institute of Child Health and Human Development, breast milk provides the right balance of nutrients to help an infant grow into a strong, healthy toddler. It's made for babies to easily digest and is called the perfect food by kidshealth.org. The problem that I see is that many women choose not to nurse their child because they may feel uncomfortable doing so. And because they don't have someone to reassure them that it's a natural process and it's normal to feel a little bit awkward. For those women, they should at least pump their milk. While formula is getting more and more advanced and similar to breast milk, it will never be able to give the immunities to the baby that a mother's milk can. Kidshealth.org says commercial formulas do a pretty good job of trying to duplicate the ingredients in breast milk, and they're coming closer, but haven't matched their exact combination or composition. Why? Because some of breast milk's more complex substances are too difficult to manufacture, and some have not yet been identified. If all women breastfed their children, there would be less incidence among babies of SIDS, obesity, diabetes, allergies, and asthma. It will prevent common illnesses, including meningitis, diarrhea, middle ear infections, and some lung infections. I think that nurses should be more encouraging to women who are struggling with nursing for the first time, and bottles should not be as readily available as a substitute. In my own experience, I had nurses who felt they were helping, but all they did was tell me what I was doing wrong. Instead, they should be guiding me on the proper way to nurse my baby. Also, I think that women should be taught how to use a breast pump in the hospital and instruction on how to deal with milk letdown and engorgement should it occur. And then they don't end up with an infection or give up on nursing because it's uncomfortable and difficult. Engorgement is when a woman's milk lets down for the first time and has not yet regulated itself on how much it should produce, and it can cause some pain. It's very difficult to cope when you're at home with a screaming baby who is hungry and a mother who is filled to the brim and doesn't know how to let her milk out. I found that taking a warm shower helps to relieve the pain of engorgement. If you take a warm shower or a warm cloth, you express the milk out, and then it's easier for the baby to latch on, which is when the baby is on nursing properly. Another positive is that women also benefit from nursing by losing their belly weight faster. It also helps your uterus to contract faster. It helps with less postpartum depression. It helps natural child spacing by putting off ovulation. That's in most cases, but not all. Reduces the risk of breast cancer, ovarian, and uterine cancers, and it helps lessen the likeliness of osteoporosis. It also saves money to nurse rather than to bottle feed. It costs around $1,200 a year to formula feed your baby. Even taking into consideration the slightest increase in food costs, The American Academy of Pediatrics estimates that a breastfeeding mother will save around $400 during the first year of breastfeeding. Women have access to so many different support groups and classes from so many different sources. The La Leche League and WIC, which is Women, Infants, and Children, are two excellent places to start. LLLI.org is the website for the La Leche League, and they have so many answers for new parents seeking information. BabyCenter.com is another great support group for women who are pregnant or new parents to meet other parents who are struggling with the same things that they are. There definitely should be more information given to pregnant women that give her the choices that she has and that she can rest assured that she will have help along the way. Suggestions for support groups and classes for breastfeeding should be readily available at the doctor's office as well as working classes. These classes should be free to anyone interested in joining. As a new parent, you don't necessarily know what you want or what is best, so the information that is readily available will help build the new parent's confidence so that they can succeed and do what is right for their child. For someone who is a friend to a new parent, it's a great idea to open up to friends and give them support and information that will help them make the best choice for their child. I truly hope that knowing what breastfeeding is, the health benefits to the child and his or her mother, and where you can go to help has given you a better understanding on why so many women choose to nurse their babies rather than bottle feed. Babies only get one beginning. Let's make it a good one. Does anyone have any questions? Okay. Make sure you get yourself in there.